Hey guys, Barbara Kris here, and I want to ask you a quick question. How many of you have stepped on the scale, looked at the number, and freaked out, right? You freak out because it's higher than you think it should be because you're doing some things to try to drop some weight. You get on there and it's higher and you freak out. Well, I want you to listen into this video because I am going to share with you the one key thing that you can do to keep that whole process in perspective, to keep you on track. So now, but before I get to that, before I give you that one key thing, I want you to listen just for a few minutes to this story because it'll all make sense. I got to share with you this backstory about why I'm sharing this information with you. And it has to do, all right, you guys, so stay with me, okay? So it has to do with a number of the check-ins that I had today. In particular, it was one client, okay? She came in today and I haven't seen her. It's been a while. It's been at least 3 weeks, okay? So, but we've been working together for a while. But she came in today. It was her check-in, and I can tell that when she came in, she was not happy. So she comes in, I could tell through her mask even, right? She was not happy. And she tells me, she says, you know what, BK, I feel horrible. You know, oh, and to let you know, she'd been on vacation. She had a lot of just things going on with life, all right? So she comes in, she tells me, I jumped on the scale this morning at home. My weight's up, and I'm not happy about it. I feel really bad. I feel like, you're gonna be mad at me, just all this doom and gloom. She just felt, in a nutshell, horrible. So I said, well, before we get into any of that, I had her get on the scale at the headquarters, right? Okay, I said, don't freak out. Let's just take a look at your numbers. No reason to freak out at all, okay? So yeah, I haven't seen her for about 3 weeks. She just got back. It's been about a week now. She was on vacation for a full week, had a ton of stuff going on, with her work, and then getting back, from vacation and just everything, just life, just being hectic, right? So, she was feeling horrible about the number on the scale. So she gets on, and yes, her amount on the scale, her pounds, had gone up. Not significantly, nothing crazy, but it had gone up a little bit. In fact, I have her file right here, which is why I wanted to share this with you. So now I'm not going to give you the specifics, but I'm going to tell you some amazing information from that readout. Now the difference is, I had her get on my scale at the headquarters, and not only do I check her weight, but more importantly, I'm checking her what? Body composition. I'm checking her percent body fat and seeing how that's changed as well, which is even more important than just the number on the scale, okay? So get this. Yes, she had a few pounds go up, nothing crazy. However, her body fat percentage had gone down almost 4%. Okay, you guys, that translated on her numbers, it translated to about 5 pounds of fat weight. So if you think about it, on the average, a pound of fat's about the size, they say about the size of a medium grapefruit. All right, so 5 pounds of fat. So I told her, I said, this is actually a very good positive. In fact, and her lean mass went up a little, right? It all just, her body composition shifted. Now, she couldn't see that on her scale. She just saw her pounds had gone up. Now, what is really interesting, which is why I want to share this with you, is that one of the things that we struggled with for the most with her wasn't that she was eating too much. It was actually getting her to eat a little bit more. She was eating too little because she had been dieting for so long that she was so used to just really restricting her portions, completely cutting, certain food groups out, carbs, right? In our case, fast carbs. She was so used to having to cut those things to actually get some kind of results that she was scared to eat those foods. But when she was on vacation, she was actually eating a little bit more regularly. She was enjoying things like bread, here and there. And the great thing is because we had been working together for quite some time, she didn't go crazy at the same time. She was being mindful, right? It wasn't about being perfect, but it was being mindful of the fact that, okay, I'm going to have this meal or these meals. where's my protein? How do I make sure I'm getting the right amount of protein, the right amount of fast carbs and slow carbs? Trying to make sure that she was sticking to the portions and actually the timing throughout the day. She was actually eating as she should have been eating even when she was home. Now get this, so she was eating more, right, within the structure, and then she had also picked up her weight training regimen again as well. So she started weight training again regularly as well, right? And so I showed her the numbers. I said, look, your numbers are actually really good. I know that in the grand scheme of things, we're trying to drop some weight, but as far as her body composition, she's killing it, right? And then she says, well, you know what, that's interesting, because as much as I was upset about the number on the scale, my clothes fit good. I feel like they're fitting better. They don't feel as tight around the waist, which is like, all makes sense. Her body composition has changed. And so that is what I want to share with you, if you haven't gathered it already. The one key thing that you can do is track your body composition, not just your weight, because your weight doesn't tell you the kind of weight that you're either gaining or losing, right? Because you can say, hey, I lost 10 pounds. And my next question would be, well, what kind of weight did you lose? Did you actually lose fat weight? Because that's the kind of weight, excess fat, that's what we want to lose. We don't want to lose our lean body mass, our muscle mass, right? We want to retain that. We want to help build that, if anything, okay? So that's the thing, is making sure that you're tracking, and if you don't have it yet, get a baseline. Know your body composition. Know where you stand, so that as you progress through your journey, that you can actually track that and make sure you're losing the right kind of weight. That is so, so important. So I told her, this is actually a great check-in. You did amazing. She left happy, realizing, oh, I guess I did good, right? So she went from feeling so horrible, she was actually trying to ditch me, you guys. She was trying to ditch me, not show up to the check-in, because she was feeling so horrible. And she did great. She had, she left happy and excited, and now she's just going to continue just to keep kicking butt. So you guys, that's where it's so key. Track your body composition. And also, that comes with consistency. So obviously, whatever it is that you're doing, it's got to be something that you can do consistently as a lifestyle for a long time. It can't just be a temporary fix. It's got to be something that makes sense to you, or makes sense for your life and your lifestyle, that you can do, that you can live and you can enjoy and do all those things. But bottom line is body composition. So that is the key thing that I want to share with you. That's the key thing you want to make sure you include in your weight loss journey. So if you have any questions with that or about that at all, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear, and I'd love to, answer whatever questions you have. If anything, go ahead and join my free Facebook group. It's BK Fat Loss. And you can also check out my website. It's bkfatloss.com. Super easy. And you guys, definitely check it out. It's really helpful to join a group, help you be accountable, get in there with like-minded people who are, all about goal getting and understanding how to eat foods that they enjoy, but in the right combinations, the right portions, and throughout the day, right? It's all about being able to enjoy those things and do it smart, right? Optimize and get to those goals that you want. So you guys, I hope that you found that helpful, and that you gained something also from this amazing check-in today. All right, you guys? And with that, Coach BK is out. Mwah.